Hey guys, today I will be teaching you how to play Total War Three Kingdoms using Cao Cao. Starting situation is easy and he's a recommended character when you first play. He has credibility, which means he uses devious schemes, and he has things like farming garrison and tuition conscription, which is good for starting rank for all armies. Alright, he starts off with two great generals and some unique cavalry. So you're going to start you off with some missions and some objectives. Right, tells you beware of Wan Shu to the west and Tiaotian to the east. Starts off with a mission. It gives you your reward, Taste of Victory, which is military supplies and morale for your entire faction. So it wants me to defeat this guy, Yuan Huan. Alright. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to right click and attack. And it says decisive victory, which means it's probably a good idea to just delegate this so I don't have to fight the actual battle. And we're going to recruit to replenish our army. Got extra experience for that glorious victory. And now it wants me to capture a settlement, and I gain support for the people. Faction support and public order for my entire empire. Empire really is only one province, which is the Xuang province. We're getting food. And it looks like we have a livestock farm and some farmland in our entire command area if we were to take over these cities. So we're going to try to match up and link up what we want. So if we write, farmlands, we want to go something with farming support. Government support is farm food production and 10% income from peasantry. As you can see here, we're getting income from peasantry on the right. We're getting 90 income from peasantry, right? And if we go to our books, most of our money comes from other. I'm not sure. Commanderies, and 159 come from peasantry. So most of our money is in peasantry, so we want to go government support to boost that and kind of increase it. Over here we got some notifications. We got some ancillaries. These are items and followers that you can give to your generals. Do things like increase stats, give bonuses, and increase satisfaction, meaning they want to hang around more. Looks like we got a Jade Sickle, 8 Cunning, 8 Satisfaction, a Shaman with 10 Expertise, and 10% chance of capturing enemies post-battle. That's pretty cool. And we got a Land Shaper who has 6 Expertise and 6 Resolve, plus 5 reserves for administered commanderies. We don't have any administrators yet. That would be down here, but we don't have any. We're going to go open up our our court right here, our character list. And we're going to try to line up some of these with colors. I don't look like we really have any colors. Let's see what Cao Cao has. He has no followers. So we're going to give him this 10 expertise. Expertise reduces construction costs and adds melee evasion while fighting. Construction costs for your administrative commander. He's not administrator, but a little bit of extra stats will be very helpful on him early game. I do plan on using archery, which is boosted by cunning. So I am going to equip. I'm going to put archers in his retinue, his army. Cunning increases your ammunition and your military supplies, so it's very useful for long, drawn-out engagements in enemy territory to have extra supplies. And ammunition on your archers is very useful. We also have a Stone Pig, which gives 6 Instinct and 6 Satisfaction. Instinct is melee damage and reduction in recruitment costs, which is great, and it's red. So we're going to go our red guy, Huan, who stacks red. So we're going to stack some extra red, and we're going to give him some satisfaction, which is great. And I'm also going to put this on him because it gives him the wedge ability. And I like to have this guy to have my cavalry. So it's very good with a wedge with cavalry, and it gives him +2 resolve, which is health and population growth if if he's an administrator. We're gonna go for city. It's another decisive victory. So we're gonna go ahead and delegate it. Easy victory, and I'd rather not fight the battle. More time, I get to play and do the fun stuff, which is this stuff. So I completed this. I got my support from the people by taking this. I got extra bonus experience from my leader by establishing order. So they want me to build, upgrade a building in Shen Suyang, and I'm already doing that. So we're on our way there. That gives us -1 construction time and cost faction wide. So you know what? I think we're gonna rush that and spend 650 to instant cast, and I think we're gonna go ahead and go for a large town immediately. Actually, you know what? Let's look in Chen. Oh, this is Chen, duh. This is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the large town. And we're gonna go ahead and hit next turn. Faction developments. People in merit, that means you can hire new people into your army. Shaoru probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but it is kind of expensive, and it will be taking up treasury space. I did get a clay pig for authority, for satisfaction. That'd be great for somebody like Lady Bian or Cao Ren. I'm gonna give it to Cao Ren. Oh, never mind, he has something. So I'm gonna get a Cao Sung. Give him that. I am gonna go over here and go to assignments. Assignments are missions you can send your officers on. If you do that, you can't use them for anything else. But they do multiple different things you can see here. There's different options, but right now I'm gonna go with tax collection, plus 50% income from peasantry. Big when that's all you have. So, yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go to our army and we're gonna attack Paching. As you see in the balance of power, probably close victory, so I'm gonna do a lot of damage, but we're gonna delegate it yet. We're gonna occupy that as well. We're gonna demolish this. We don't need this. We are gonna recruit Huawan. Zhuhawan. He has some cavalry units. That's kind of what I want, so we're gonna go with that. Very expensive, but we're gonna get that. I don't want this there for sure. I'm gonna wait a turn. I'm gonna demolish that. I'm gonna wait, or I can demolish this and create something. It's only 225. Let's demolish that. And to find out what you need, this place is gonna have a temple, so I can't really boost that in any way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look over here. We got good public order. We got 0 food income, so we have 6 total for our faction, which is positive, but 0 for the city. They are not self-sustaining. So we're gonna go to land development, and we have a lot of peasantry income, so we're gonna focus on that. And land development is going to give us food production, which is food for the city, income for peasantry, and a little bit of population growth. They want us to recruit. That's perfect. We have enough recruit. And I think I'm going to swap these shield units out for some G militia, which is some spear units. I'd rather have spear units. We're just going to go with what we have now, considering we have no more money. We'll edit that next time we have an opportunity to make our army stronger and kind of fine tune it, and I'll explain that a little bit more. Do another mission. I get extra replenishment, which is great, and experience. And my credibility is great. Awesome. And I hold 3 settlements, which is another objective, which gives me credibility. And I already did this objective. I sent a character on assignment, which gives me more credibility. Looks like I gotta reach a new level. Marquise. This is giving us an option. Death of Cao Sung. They, I guess Tiao Can killed my son. crush them and follow the story and instantly go to war with them. But me, I'm gonna bide my time, and I'll be sure to crush them. Don't want this there. So I am going to demolish this. We have room for an assignment. So we're gonna put Cao Ren on more peasantry. I need more money. It'd be great. And we're gonna go to our Cao Cao General and we're gonna level them up. Now these main big cool looking symbols, I don't know what that means, but these are skills that can be used in battle. Either it's passive or active, meaning you have to use it yourself, so it's good to find a way to get to these. Other skills, you'd have to read to see them. Things like this, faction-wide, plus starting rank for all recruits. Wonderful if you're the Prime Minister, heir of faction leader, which I am at Cao Cao. This seems really good, but also +1 starting rank for all new recruits seems awesome if I'm going to be recruiting, which I will be. So I'm going to come to my army, and I'm going to recruit. And I wanted to swap this unit for some archery. And I don't want this horse either. He's costing me 200 gold a turn. I'm going to swap him for some archers. Like I said, I wanted to make Cao Cao an archer. Why am I making Cao Cao an archer? He's got a lot of cunning, a lot of ammunition, right? I want to come over here, add some spears to this guy. I want him to have some spears because he has resolve. He's got a lot of health, meaning he's a good tank, right? And then if we come over to Zhou Haodun, and we go to some of his skills, you can see a lot of his skills resolve around spear infantry, right there, spear infantry. Any accessories? No. Yeah, we're gonna give her the stone pig. And our army looks pretty good so far. We got some cavalry over here, some cavalry on the guy who has melee damage, but also if we go to Hyoan, we see shock damage right there, plus 25% melee damage for shock cavalry. Campaign movement range, shock cavalry, knockback, charge speed, battle running speed for his retinue. So a lot of these revolve around cavalry. So he's going to be my cavalry guy. Other than that, I think I'm going to set up with one more Jeep militia, and we are going to attack Beijing. We're going to save some money for some upgrades on this city next turn, and on this city next turn. Maybe when I get a little bit more money, I'll promote somebody to Chancellor, but currently, not at the moment. Probably Cao Ren. He's a cousin of mine. I was thinking about my wife, but it seems like we get on bad terms further in the game, so I'm going to avoid that. There's a little tip for you guys. Yu Jin. I'm going to recruit him, 150 salary, so it's going to hurt me. But I get increased replenishment faction-wide. And this Yu Jin guy, I am going to add that follower who increases expertise and resolve. He's expertise, so that's great. He's got a point. So I think I want him to be a general in the future, so yeah, we're gonna go assault. So we're gonna go with some melee assault. These are your reforms. Add passive bonuses to your empire every 5 turns, I think it is. And different categories over here. You'd be mostly trading in the blues, cunning type stuff. Over here, purples, industry, mostly. A lot of money tied up in here, also in the trading. There's money tied up a little bit everywhere, though, honestly. Here is like, a lot of characters and government, like public order, things of that nature. Keep your empire happy, and it's some income from peasantry. Really useful early on. Over here, you have a lot of army stuff, vanguard happiness, and increases the strength of your army. And down here, you have stuff for your food income, and like your food empire. So, peasantry empire, really good for Cao Cao down here because he does have the Central Plains, which is a lot of food. But me personally, I'm going to go right for military markets for +1 oil pre-battle deployables, +1 tower, +1 wooden stakes, and +8 military supplies. You will see how useful that will be in the future for us. Looks like we have some buildings construction complete in Suyang. We completed our large town, and demolition is complete over here in Piching. over here where we are going to put in our special building so we can walk around. This special building by Cao Cao reduces population growth, but that's okay. I don't want a fast growing population, or, public order. But extra food production, really good in this city. This is an open place too, so I can run down if I need to anywhere around my territory. And minus 10% construction costs for agriculture garrisons, which means I can probably get more green stuff cheaply. And plus starting rank for all recruits, which would be great if I'm recruiting in anywhere the Beijing territory, which includes Luxian when I have it. And here we have some upgrades available. I could go for the upgrade from farm labor camps, from drifter farming camps to farm labor camps, which would increase my percent increase on peasantry to 25%, but which is pretty from 10%, which is 15% increase, pretty good, and a 25% increase in food production. But it's actually really good, actually. And it looks like it unlocks a reform. Right, so I need that in order to get to a specific reform, which would be here to unlock farm tool distribution. So that seems like a good idea to upgrade. I could upgrade this into 40 more income, which is more than a 15% income, but that is also 4 turns away, and it would take 4 turns. And it would cost me a little bit more money. But I really want to upgrade my town. The reason why I want to upgrade my town from this one, I get good money from commerce, but I don't have commerce, but I get peasantry money, is because I get an extra building slot, which would be down here. And I want some stuff I want to build in order to keep my city protected. So the question is, if I spend 1,200 now, will I have enough for the town? I will not. But I will be making more money per turn in 2 turns. I'm going to go with the money per turn, and we're going to attack Beijing. Close victory, we're going to delegate that. I'll take a close victory. And we're going to occupy. Looks like we don't have knowledge of this building and cannot develop it further. So we're going to want to convert it ASAP, but we have construction limit. Currently, we can only construct 1 thing. But next turn, we will be constructing it for 10% satisfaction nationwide. We do have some pretty good income up here. I don't want to sit on too much money. I'm not using any of it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit a slightly stronger spear guard. We'll have, for a good front line. And we will get some, we're going to risk it, spend some extra money on some crossbow for some rear line crossbow action for some ranged. Let's go to our schemes. These are all pretty good. I'm going to do plus 15% retinue upkeep on Tiao Chen, on his army, and I'm going to activate that scheme, and I'm also going to do recruitment cost on his army to kind of prevent him from recruiting and taking away from his money, because I believe he is a rich person if I go to diplomacy. He's got good money. So yeah, we want to try to affect that as much as we can with our schemes. Alright, next turn. Liu Bei wants to sign a non-aggression pact, meaning we won't be going into battle for 676 gold. I will accept that, and it increases our relationship. It's great. Liu Bei has some powerful generals that could do some serious damage early game. And the thing about this game is you're surrounded on all sides. So you don't know where you're going to get attacked from next. So the key here is kind of to protect yourself on all sides. And now challenge issued, which increases peasantry income 20% if we finish it, to destroy his faction. Okay, challenge accepted. Looks like we finished the building over here. We want to convert this. Yes, convert, convert, convert. This guy, what's he thinking? Now we are going to approach his border. We're not going to cross this border, because if we cross this border, we will not be able to get this unit next turn or replenish. And right now we get a good replenishment rate. So 622 from peasantries. So not a lot of money at all from peasantry. So 15% boost is not enough for me to post someone as a chancellor. Absolutely not. He's got quite an army. So looks like I finished some stuff over here. Oh great, I can upgrade. It's going to take 6 turns, but that's fine. I'm thinking about getting an army in order to start taking out these territories down here. Just a small assault army headed by Eugene. I was talking about that earlier. Looks like we have some extra income up here, so we could afford 600 gold on an army, you know? Will he make it back in time? As a matter of fact, we'll crush this city. Issue declaration. We're going to delegate that. We're going to occupy. Yeah. Lu Ji is available for hire. I think I kind of want to hire him. He's already level 4. He comes with some cool items. And it'll be really good for some arrows. Alright, let's see what Cao Cao does. If he comes back to try to protect his capital, or if he attacks me, he's kind of putting himself at risk. So we're going to go for GIP capital. I'm just going to put the hurt on it immediately. He offers us a trade agreement. Leo Dai. I think we could do that. I could use 324 gold a turn. Alright, so I think we're going to raise the army of Eugene here. That's going to be our assault. He's going to be our assault guy. And we're going to slowly build him. And we're going to go for the attack of GIP. Oh yeah, delegating that. We're going to occupy. And looks like we ranked up. That's wonderful. So this comes as 4 points in which you can use in different ways. I think administrators, wonderful way to make your towns happy and give them extra bonuses. So we're going to go 2 administrators now because we don't have that much, and it will cost me more money per turn. Extra assignments, very good right now. Trade agreements, also very, very good. So we're also going to go 1 trade agreement, 1 extra assignment. We don't need extra armies at the moment, but we do have an administrator spot. This is great because we get to put Eugene in an administrator, only 100 gold per turn, but 15 income from all and minus 1 mustering turn. That's wonderful. And minus 30% corruption. That's wonderful. I'm gonna have Liu Ji. We're gonna put Eugene. We're going to put him in Pecheng for his mustering course, because he's mustering forces currently. Let's see what Cao Cao does. He's going to go for the city? No. He got close to it. Kung Zhao offers us a trade agreement. He's over here. I want to save it. I want Liu Bei. I want Liu Bei as my trade partner. Trying to be in range of our city for reinforcements, but also get closer to Dunghai to attack it. Now, we don't have any upgrades available, but I did say I wanted to start recruiting in his army, so we're gonna get some cheap bows. And get some frontliners. Can we afford another one? Yes, we can. And that's gonna be. We're gonna wait till they're fully mustered, and we're gonna go for Hunan yen. Huainan. Huainan. Fuli. Look at that, and we got another reform coming up. So, with this reform, I'm gonna continue my track in the military direction. I want this right here because we get caltraps, which is going to be very useful in our battles you'll see up in the future. Minus recruitment from melee infantry, faction wide, which is wonderful, and satisfaction from vanguards. That's anybody red, essentially. Let me tell you, in this game, big key, if you can defend over attacking, you're going to do better. If that makes any sense, because when you're defending, when you're attacking, you have to approach the enemy, which leaves you open and vulnerable. When they attack you, you have to approach them. So, and you have to survive versus kill. And we are absolutely going to attack his capital. His capital. He's going to have to turn around, I hope. GOP is at risk, but I am going for his capital, so I'm not too afraid. And we're going to save our money. Very little income at the moment. Lu Ji is unhappy. We'll put him in Dunghai as an administrator after we take it. And we got Dian Wei finally. That's great. You'll see what we do with Dian Wei in a few. Non-aggression pact with Liu Chung. I'll accept it. Deng Zhao's defeated. He died. Jia P has a small garrison. He has a large force. I could attack it and help. Or I could take the capital. We got a fishing port. As much as I want this there, I'm going to demolish it. And give a sweet robe. Sweet. He's got even better robe. He came with a better robe. And now for administrators, I'm going to put Lu Shi. Jiahaodun leveled up, so we're gonna go ahead and get his spearmen good. And we're gonna try to get this guy down before he destroys my town. There it is. I wanna go to Hunan yen. So we're gonna make the move in that direction. We are actually gonna get rid of Jiahaodun, and we are gonna recruit Dian Wei. And we are going to recruit some pretty decent spearmen. Kind of want more. I want more of those. Pow. Next turn we get to go and attack. Kind of stinks that he took it back, but all right. We're coming for him. We're gonna recruit one more spear guy. Eugen. He's going for the kill. Oof. 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 We're gonna starve him out. Chenxiang is now a full city. That's wonderful. This is where we're gonna build military infrastructure. Why? Because it gives you an extra garrison. This garrison is there automatically to protect your city along with your city's garrison. It's an extra unit in your city at all times. Public order in your city at all times. Military supplies all times. And reduces government building construction. We're also going to put, actually, yeah, Dunglai, we're going to put tuition conscription for movement across my empire for when I need to go and attack someone else. And now he's attacking me. And it's a close defeat. You guys think I'm going to get defeated? Now you guys get to witness the battle. We're going to quick save it. And we're going to start battle. Guys, we're being attacked. So this is the way the computer works, is the attackers have to attack. The defenders have to defend and live until the end. Start battle. We're going to fast forward. We're going to tab. And we're going to check their army. We're going to check the distance. We're going to let them close in. And then we're going to decide what we're going to do. Plan is to hold our fort. Now, each general has special skills in which you can use that I mentioned earlier. This one, Unyielding Earth, which makes people charge resistant and unbreakable. Very good at the beginning of the fight. Huan has Blazing Saddles, which increases melee charge bonus and speed, but gives him plus 50% fatigue afterwards, after 15 seconds. Cao Cao has Unyielding Earth as well. So we got double Unyielding Earth, so good for double charges. Let's use our cameras.
They're coming in, they got a large army. They got a lot of bows. But we do have some crossbows, so. Oh yeah, caltrops. I mentioned those being very important. Caltrops are simple net house, one strata pod, cause extreme pain and slow movement. Very good to slow a charge. Do a little bit of damage on the way in. We're actually gonna take this back spear unit and cover the flank. And we're gonna set him up for more of a flanking hit. They're about ready to come attack. We're gonna use that. We're gonna be ready to do Unyielding Earth. Our flank is a little dangerous over here. Oh man, they just gotta... You gotta pay attention all the time. They're coming up from behind. We're gonna try to intercept that. So we probably need a little bit more defense on the spear side, a little bit more on the assault side, so, and maybe one more horse. Ish. That would be a good army. There's Cao Cao, and we're gonna execute and get awesome stuff. Sun Qin. We'll release some extra income. We could use it, but we're gonna replenish because we gotta go take the city back.
Executed him. Now the question is, can we defend against 900? Once again, we are going on the defense, guys. You get 2 for 1. Congratulations. And the very first episode of that I'm releasing, where we're playing Total War 3 Kingdoms. Maybe you guys should give me a cool catchphrase or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, reinforcements over here. So, we're really gonna gather up. We're gonna, you know me, we are going to defend the front, cover our flanks, set our archers in defensive mode, put a little house down, cover the flank, and we're gonna cover the flank. We're gonna bring our guy in. He got range block. That's wonderful. Range block is wonderful. And we're gonna set some oil down right here. Because why not? And we're gonna start battle. This is gonna be a tough battle. I don't know if we can do it, but maybe we should send our guy out immediately. Can we do it? Can we do it? This guy's level 2, Zhou Yu. We're level 2, Yu Jin. We might be able to take him in on duel. We cannot duel. Oh yeah, we're gonna put Cao Traps down. Cao Traps. Cao Traps. Cao Traps. There they come. And when they start shooting, we're gonna put our... keep them from coming back for more, you know? He really lost his house, horse. Who knew? I wish I could afford to employ you. But you're getting executed.
I'll take that. Yeah. Mission complete. And another mission that I might not complete. Okay, with that, I'm going to save the game and say thank you guys. I'll see you next time.